Alright guys, Spiderbot here. We got another extended preview for a Black Ops 2 weapon called the AN-94. This weapon, actually the first time it was in a Call of Duty game was Modern Warfare Mobilized, available on the Nintendo DS only, as far as I know. Hasn't been in a Call of Duty game, and it has appeared in Battlefield games. It was in Battlefield Bad Company 2, as well as Battlefield 3. I do have some footage... Oh my god, Spider, you have some footage from Battlefield in a Call of Duty video? Yes, I do! Just showing you a little bit of footage from Bad Company 2. I don't have it unlocked in Battlefield 3. But anyways, let's take a look where it first appeared in the multiplayer trailer from the... well, this is the multiplayer reveal trailer. Call of Duty, man. It looks pretty good, and you can actually set it up as an automatic or as a 2-round burst fire with a selectable fire mode, and we'll see that in the second clip from Gamescom. But here's some footage from Bad Company 2. I just captured it today. This is some a couple of long range kills right here, and you can see that you can't actually modify the fire mode of the AN-94 in Bad Company 2. As far as I know, it's a 2-round burst fire, but you can get some pretty good long shots with it. Obviously, you have bullet drop to contend with, so we're going to aim a little bit above the enemy player's head. And let's get into a little bit more action, some close quarters with this in Bad Company 2. And again, the reason why I don't have any Battlefield 3 footage, it's actually unlocked in the Assault kit, and I don't. I've only really played the Engineer kit, and I don't have any Assault kit footage. But again, it is in Battlefield 3. Not sure if it's solely burst fire or if it's actually fully automatic. But regardless, here's, yeah, objective play, man, rush. I miss those guys. You can actually arm those objectives and shoot at the same time if you're ambidextrous. Here's another clip going in with the AN-94 to the next base, and I actually have to not ADS in order to turn because my sensitivity is so low on Bad Company 2. I can't turn as fast as that guy was moving while I was ADSing. So I'm just going to arm the MCOM here and go over here and defend it. But yeah, it's a pretty solid gun in Bad Company 2. I've only used it about an hour in total, enough to get at least a bronze star with it. But it's pretty good. The fire, especially the burst fire. I mean, you want to burst fire in a lot of cases anyway in Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3, so it helps when it's a 2-round burst fire. And it'll be interesting to see what the majority of players that run this gun in Black Ops 2 will set it at, either fully auto or the burst fire. So here's the first clip of footage from Gamescom. I only have 2 clips. That's all I could get from the 4 days worth of live streaming Gamescom video footage that we had. And I like the reload. The reload's pretty cool. The sights look pretty solid, actually, and I think the second clip, they actually have a red dot or a reflex sight. So I'm just going to read you off the Activision forums. The AN-94, country is Russia, manufacturer is Izmash, cartridge a 5.45 by 39 millimeter fire rate, 600 RPM full auto, or 1800 RPM with the 2-round burst. Fire mode is fully automatic / 2-round burst. Damage is medium, range medium to high, recoil low. Magazine size 30 rounds standard, 45 rounds extended. It's the AN-94 Abakan, a relatively new and advanced Russian assault rifle, also seen a few times in the trailer and appears to be the standard insurgent rifle. It has a unique 2-round burst fire that very well may be seen in game. We're going to see that in the second clip as well. Features an advanced anti-recoil system with a recoiling barrel assembly and compensator. This is the part that really interested me about this weapon. It allows the 2 bullets to be fired before the recoil actually hits the gun and the shooter. So that's pretty solid. I mean, you can get those 2 rounds. You can get those 2 rounds right on target, and they actually use that, I think, in order to penetrate body armor more readily. It's relatively expensive. I'm just looking up some other information, real-world applications of this weapon. It's relatively expensive because of that fact, and the magazine actually sits slightly to the right. It's actually canted slightly to the right of center when viewed from a firing position, and supposedly this is a necessary design function to accommodate the unique ammunition feed mechanism. And that, again, you know, with the 2-round no recoil and the feed mechanism for the ammunition, maybe that's why the weapon is so expensive. So the 2-round burst looks pretty good here. I mean, if you're quick enough on the trigger, the 2-round burst could be pretty highly effective with this weapon. So it'd be interesting to see again how this is going to play out when the game actually launches. So I'm sure we'll be back and taking a look at these weapons sometime after November 13th, guys. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Again, AN-94, and not as much footage as the first batch of weapons, but hey, we'll bring it to you anyway, right? I'm Spider, and I'm out.